We see turbulent sea waves in a windy ocean and then a girl on a huge cement wall hanging on nothing but a curve. Before the recap, be the good, be the liker, and be the subscriber. Laura is unconscious on the wall and doesn't know what's going on. As we see the sea waves, it seems like the sound is getting closer and closer. And then we cut to Laura again, barely keeping herself on the wall and her left foot completely twisted. She opens her eyes and looks around, and of course, she panics and almost falls down. She hangs on by the palm of her hands. She is panting and fear has overtaken her. She got her left foot twisted and blood all over her hands. Looking down the curve, there is nothing. It is pitch black, complete darkness. Just a huge cement wall, and there is no way out and there is no one to help. Laura hears some voices coming from the darkness and gets curious that maybe there's a way, but as the voices get louder, they get scarier too, and the fear comes to her again. She calms herself down and takes a deep breath and then slowly tries to pull herself up. After just one try, she slips again and hangs on to the wall. Laura stares at the sky and the fear is eating her up. She takes a deep breath again and notices her hands. They are completely ruined and peeled off. She cleans them with her shirt. It's too painful, and then she blows on her hands again and again, and then she tries to get back up, but before trying, she sees bloody handprints all over the wall in the opposite side of her. The handprints have a pattern, which means that whoever was on the wall before fell into the darkness. She gets more scared and decides to take herself higher. She closes her eyes and tries again, but the same thing happens again and she screams. When she looks at the blood pattern on the wall in front of her again, she sees new blood prints. So it's like a mirror, and wherever she bled, it's in front of her. She tries not to panic and tries again, and she hears the scream of people falling in the dark pit. Finally, she climbs a bit higher to a more reliable point on the curve. Then Laura looks at her hand and a raindrop falls on her hand, and then thunder. Rain starts to fall and Laura slips again. She screams out of despair and knows that she will fall, and then an idea. She takes out her necklace and tries to use it as a kind of a break. She uses her necklace and even her nails, but at the end, we hear a fall, and in the last scene, we see the curve with no one on it. Unlike many other horror movies or short horror movies in this case, it's not jump scares or serial killers that will overwhelm you, but the survival instinct. This human instinct made audience to find this movie disturbing, and they could even connect with it. There are lots of interpretations of this movie, but I believe that the only thing that could save her is help from someone from the outside. Comment your thoughts and opinions about this short movie, and if you enjoyed this one, make sure to check out Ballerina Recap too. Thanks, goodbye.